In celebration of our 10 months independence of the United States of Biafra, my wonderful people, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day, Happy Tuesday, and Happy New Week. It shall be well with all of us. Today marks the end of the month of September, and it must surely end with everything that got to do with troubles, temptations, rising and falling, ups and downs, backwardness, sickness, sorrows, sadness, tears. This month is ending with all of them. If you believe this, I want to hear a louder amen at the comment section of this video. For the believers in the house, this message is for you. Please, as you are celebrating the independence of, 10 months independence of Biafra, I would like you to see this clip. We call him Simon Ekpa's photocopy by name, Mr. Rose. Oh yeah, you watch him, and make sure as you are watching, allow other persons to also watch. This message is supposed to come earlier than now, but because of some circumstances, it have to be delayed. So please, as you're watching, kindly do the needful. I beg you in the name of God. Oh yeah, let's go there. We will come back here for more discussion.
All right. Good morning to all Biafrans from here. Good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you. Pending your time zone and where you're watching and hearing me from this very wonderful Monday morning, set to be the 29th day of September 2025. Again, it is a day that we declare our independence. So today, United States of Biafran country, a sovereign nation, is now 10th month of anniversary. So today we are appreciating Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, thanking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for giving us this platform, thanking our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, telling him that he shouldn't be moved, that they seek for, that we have gotten it. Starting from today, we will always stand to defend our mandate. I am defending my mandate. I am defending my vote, and as well as I'm defending the votes of those people who are in Biafran land that cannot come and speak, because Nigeria is a terrorist nation. You can imagine a country where you would wear the flag of your country, the military will come and take you away, and you are not going to be seen anymore. And that is just what is happening in Nigeria. A country where you will have something related to Biafra, on your phone, the military will come and take you away. That is how bad Nigeria is today. A country where you are discussing about Biafra, the military comes and whisk you away. That is the end. This is what most of Biafran citizens has committed, and that they are languishing in so many prisons today. Both our fathers, our mothers, our sisters, and our uncle. So this is what we have been saying to the international body to listen and come to the aid of Biafra. Biafra, we are all humans, but we are being treated like, outcasts in our own soil. So please, on this note, I want to appreciate Dr. Ngozi Arabweze for taking the bold step to give us what we needed, which is the country that we are so proud of today, United States of Biafra, by the preparation of the Prime Minister of the Biafran government, which is Mazi Simon Ekpa. We appreciate you people. In fact, we are very, very appreciative of what you people did for Biafrans. And again, Biafrans, I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you who has been standing with the United States of Biafra, because it's not an easy fight. Again, Biafra is now a sovereign nation, sovereignty, and our sovereignty must be defended at all costs. And this is to the military. Defend our land at all costs. Defend Biafran land at all costs. Defend every citizen of Biafran at all costs. Whatever it takes you, please do so to defend our people. So today I want you guys to understand that whatever Nigerian government is doing, we are watching them. I told you people the other day that they were not going to do the right thing by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It wasn't a prediction. It is how Nigeria is. I can't come and start predicting what doesn't happen. I don't predict. I tell you exactly what is going to happen. And this should not be as a plus to whatever I'm doing. No. Because I know Nigeria very well. We have been taught about what Nigeria looks like and what Nigeria is like, So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime known to the four walls of any international law, known to the walls of any international law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing what everybody today is doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was advocating for his people, freedom and all whatnot. Nigerian government went as far as Kenya to kidnap. These are the country who comes to call you and I terrorists. So now they went as far as Kenya, kidnapped the man that came into Kenya legally, whisked him out, subjected him, before they even took him away, they subjected him to all manner of intimidation, assault for 8 days. They beat the hell out of this man and now finally brought him back. How can Nigeria now start benefiting from his own wrong? That is the country that Alexander Stubb of Finland listened to remove our prime minister. And we can never forget this in a hurry. Alexander Stubb is a terrorist abater. They are terrorist negotiators because Nigerian government called them and gave them our oil and our mineral resources for so many years to manage and give them money to do this their nonsense. If not, Prime Minister has submitted all the documents, necessary documents about what Nigerian government is doing to the Biafrans. But did Alexander Stubb bring that to the court, Finland court, when they went for their court hearing? No, he never did. He never even brought any of these things, to the notice of the court. So therefore, Alexander Stubb is a criminal, in fact, Alexander Stubb, your forefathers who fought for Biafra, who fought for your freedom, who fought for Finland freedom from Russia, all of them are all terrorists because you called my prime minister a terrorist. And this is a man that was defending our land and giving Nigeria the hottest hit of their life. And that is why they were trying to speed up, the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and try to come to round table and leave him. But since Alexander Stubb decided to do what he did, now look at how they are treating a man who is defending us. That's to show that the world pays no attention to what is happening in Biafra. And at this point, we are going to take the bull by the horn. So, Biafrans, do not be afraid. Do not be intimidated by what Christopher Musa, the terrorist army chief or army general, is saying on air. General Christopher Musa is a terrorist. He is the person who is causing the insecurity in the southeast, which is today Biafran land. General Christopher Musa and his chief of army staff, the rest of them, and Tinubu, the drug lord. These are the people causing the insecurity in the southeast. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, release me, and this insecurity will stop in the next 2 minutes. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said to their very face that he knows that because of his illegal detention, Nigerian government is using that opportunity to make southeast a no-go area, and they are benefiting from that insecurity. So therefore, now look at it. They are running helter-skelter, going up and down, looking for Mazi Simon Ekpa, looking for Biafran Liberation Army, instead of them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that Nnamdi Kanu will come and address this matter of insecurity in the southeast. He never reached you, but I am very sure that those of you that your mouth are shut, very soon it will reach all of you. You see this breakfast, it will go round though. Don't think that it's only people who are fighting for subsection that this is happening to. It's happening to Biafra today. Oduduwa, you don't know whether now anything will come next to. So on this note, I am saying that what Finland did is very, very bad. Finland connived with Nigerian terrorist government to jail an innocent man who was fighting, who has been fighting from your country, defending Biafran citizens. The moment this man, Finland governor, President Alexander Stubb, entered bilateral agreement with Nigerian terrorist government, that was when they removed Simon Ekpa. All of you cannot say it. None of you can say this. None of you. It is only the Usbg people that can say this. To you, to your very face. Adabio Ramma and the rest of them can never say this. Ogechukwu Nkere and the rest of them can never say this. Because they know that these people, they work hand in hand with the Nigerian terrorist government and with the Finnish government to jail an innocent man for 6 years. But that 6 years will not stand because we have gone to contest that charade judgment that they gave from Finland court with the help of Alexander Stubb. And we're going to defeat you people, you know that. We are not joking, we're going to defeat you people. We are going to defeat you people. All of you are going to be defeated, including this mad woman called, what is her name? Bianca Ojukwu. Can you see how shameless and how shameless you are? You are very shameless, very, very shameless, abiding with the criminals that put your husband where he is today, that made your husband to go to war, and over 5 million Biafrans was removed from this planet Earth. You are not ashamed of yourself. And every one of them is touching you. They will come and touch your bum bum. You think it's a good thing that you are doing? Can you see how shameless you are, Bianca Ojukwu? A woman like you who felt the pain of Biafrans, who loved, you know, what your husband was doing and how your husband did it. And he got to the finishing race, almost to the finishing race. Nigerian government took him out. Now that woman collected the bat from Mazi Simon Ekpa and finished the race. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Can't you be ashamed for once? And come and apologize to Biafrans for what you did to them. Can't you be ashamed of yourself? Coming here telling us you're minister of is it foreign affairs? What are you foreign? All the fights that they are fighting, burning our shores, burning everything that Igbo people owns in Lagos State, bringing down our properties, fighting the whole Igbos. Have you ever spoken about it? Have you called the international community? Can you see how they use you people? Nomadic people. Use you people. How nomadic you people can be. Nigerian government will come and use Igbos against Igbo. Is this not using Igbo against Igbo? Bianca Ojukwu, what will you call this one now? You are not calling the international community again. That Tinubu and the rest of his criminal elements are destroying Igbo people's businesses in Nigeria. Yeah? Bianca Ojukwu. It is when Simon decided to fight back to make sure that Igbo people's businesses remains. That is where you will come out and start, Simon is the one because they have given you money. They gave you money, they gave you positions so that you'll be relevant for 8 years or for 4 years. Can you see how shameless, Bianca Ojukwu, can you see how shameless you are? Very, very shameless indeed. Very, very shameless. You are shameless. Very shameless woman. I'm so angry. They gave you money to destroy Simon, and you carried out that act. You carried that act to Biafrans and show Biafran you are a demon. Now that Simon has been removed, what next? What next? I thought you were speaking to Tinubu, that drug lord. You see, most of you don't understand the enormity of what this woman did to Biafrans. Most of you think that it was just a normal thing, you know, casually. Yeah, Simon was defending our land. And this hopeless woman, because of money, ego, they bought her off. Most of you don't know. I don't know why Dr. Ngozi Arabweze do what she do at times. I don't know. Dear friends, we are going to petition this woman called Dr. Arabweze. We are going to petition her. I don't know why Dr. Arabweze is she's so, how do I put the English now? She's so down to earth. Check this woman's videos. Go and check her warnings to Tinubu. This woman, even to the extent calling Tinubu a president. I can't call him a president. That man is a thief, a criminal. And let me explain it to you why I call Tinubu a thief. Tinubu came and paid Yakub Mahmoud, if my memory serves me right, the name, the INEC chairman, paid him money to become the president of the nation. So, because Nigerians never voted for Tinubu in 2023, Nigerians randomly rejected Tinubu, and I can tell you for free that this man called P2B won that election, despite the fact I don't like to talk about P2B. P2B is a very foolish man. P2B is a very, very useless guy. I don't like to talk about him. He's disgracing we the Igbo. And I want you all to understand that Peter Obi is my uncle. But he's disgracing Igbos. All of you saw how this election went. And even the foreign observers came and said this election was marked with so much irregularities. And that area boys that Tinubu brought in stole the ballot boxes, a lot of bye-bye everywhere. They left. And when PDP and APC was trying to, contest this, what is it called? Trying to contest the result. Yakubu Mahmoud came early in the morning to announce the results that Tinubu won the election. So Nigerians were surprised. All of them were shocked. Now you expect me to call such a person a president? No, it's not a president. He's an illegitimate president. Now, again, it's just like me going to steal money from America, do Yahoo, bring money, and then I stole so much money, I became a billionaire. The world knew what I did. And I went to recruit so many boys. And you know what happens? Those boys came and started, writing books of 5 ways to become rich. How many of you is going to buy that book? Because you know that all they did was robbery, 419, stealing, and fraud to get that money. Are you going to read that book? That is what Tinubu is. A drug lord, a man that cannot go to America today as we speak. That is the man you want me to call a president. Dr. Abueze, she's down to earth. She's a very good woman, I'm telling you. Calling Tinubu president. President Tinubu. Mama, you need to stop this one. But no disrespect, ma, because that is who you are. But I can't call him a president. So on this note, Biafrans, I want to leave you guys here because I have so many things to do today. But there will not be election in November in Anambra State, the old Anambra State. It can never happen under our watch. We will rise up and tell you what will happen on that day. On that day, there will be total lockdown everywhere in Biafra. That is where you will see how twisted and how crazy we can be. So on this note, Biafra, please, I don't want to say much about that. Let Soludo continue to plan while we plan ahead of him.
Well said, Mr. Rose. Simon Ekpa's photocopy. Somebody commented on one of my videos I posted and I tagged him Simon Ekpa's a photocopy, and the person said no, he can never be Simon Ekpa's photocopy. My brother, everybody can have photocopy, even you that is commenting. You can also have somebody who behaves maybe not exactly the way you do, but similar to the things you are doing, the way you talk, the way you act, the way you handle things, maybe sometimes the way you look. But anyway, that's by the way. And the message is very, very clear. And it is quite understandable about the upcoming election in Anambra State. And according to him, he said the government of Usbg will be in unison to declare a total lockdown, sit at home on that very particular day. Anyway, which is November, right? Okay. And I think 8th of November. And that 8th of November, if I'm not mistaken, please. I don't know which day the election is taking place. There's supposed to be a total lockdown on that very particular day. And either 8th or 7th November. Okay. Oh, sorry. On the 11th of November, sorry to say. On the 11th of November, it will be a total lockdown because that is the day there will be a shenanigans they call election or selection in Anambra State, where the Akodoman by name Professor Chukwumacha Soludo will assume office again so that he will continue killing the Biafrans the way they ought to be. There was a video somebody sent to me, and I watched that video from beginning to the end. I couldn't understand anything. Where they capture some guys with a kind of bullets and ammunition, even including grenades. And they said that they are ESN boys, or maybe they are impersonating ESN. I don't, because I watched that, I couldn't comprehend. I couldn't even try to figure out what is really happening there, whether it is a setup by Chukwumacha Soludo's government, because that is what he have been doing. He have tried everything humanly possible to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain incarcerated. We all are seeing it. Even when going all the way to national television and say the reason of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won't even stop the insecurity that is ravaging the southeast. You can imagine what somebody is saying with his own mouth. It is appalling. I swear it is appalling. Well, the message we brought to us here today, it is not a message of gara gara gidi gidi guru. No, it's just a message you can calm down, you watch it, you listen to it line by line so that you will understand everything that has been said on that very particular message. And I will urge you that as you are watching, please kindly let your next door neighbor to see the message as well, because if they shall give you, please shall give other people, because that is how we need to be circulating the message. And the trend going on the internet now, where the so-called Muslim community with their paid influencers, they have full X, Facebook, even TikTok, that they need to counter whatever the government of US and Israel are doing. They say they want to destabilize Nigeria. Is Nigeria stable before? Nigeria is a destabilized entity. In fact, it's a destabilized geographical expression, because Nigeria is neither a nation nor a country. It is just a combination of people who they force together that you must match, because they never come together in the first place. But anyway, whichever way it is, let us just see what my people think concerning this matter at the comment section. There's no time to waste. Because gather. My dear lovely Rose, God bless you. Like I said, don't among those who betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, never give up. So, okay, you're not among those who betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you should not give up. Igwe Ene said, thank you for the mention of P2B. He is not doing right at all. His house is on fire, and he is pursuing rats. They are only using P2B to claim that Igbos are contesting election. He knows that Nigeria can never give him president. Let no Igbo man vote him, because even if he wins, they will not give it to him. So it amounts to wasting of vote and wasting of effort. Chief Wezenweke say whoever put the people that want freedom in prison will surely be in prison. He say, Chika Wisdom say P2B is a saboteur. He is sabotaging our struggle. He is sabotaging our leader, Bafraan struggle, and he is also the one sabotaging us. Yoruba, we came and go. Anyway, my people, let us not waste much time, because now, as they say, time is money. Let me end it here. More of these videos is coming your way. Just like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos. My name is still remain Amanda Neze. You can as well address me as Ukulora1 Desha. Ngwa, kachineke mezi oku.